Hello. Good evening. My name's. No, we're not doing that. Hello. Hello, everyone. My name's Noah, and today we're doing chest and shoulders, and I am tired. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything until after the set, because every time I go into a whole fucking bit right after I do the warm up, so we'll just go straight in. Try and beat 7. I got 120 for 7 last time, and we'll try and beat that. Maybe not. Oh, great. Because I am 3 years old and just wriggled everywhere. I think I got 5 in a roundabout sense. Yeah, I need to get a little bit better at calculating how much I'm actually having. No, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's happened. Huh. Maybe it's time to try something different. I have just enough time to do it. I think I'll keep something like this maybe and just reduce the weight. But I think my next exercise, I think I'm going to go back to flies. Because while I'm in the bulk, I can do that. I can't do it while I'm in the cut. So whatever I have at the end of this bulk, I'm going to have to keep for another 3 months. That's fine, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, so last night I watched Paranormal Activity, which was not nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be until the last actual 2 minutes of it. While it was doing really well, to be fair. I don't know if anyone's ever watched it. I mean, it's been out for a while, so if you wanted to watch it, you should probably watch it. But it gets scary in the last 2 minutes, kind of. I just think the sound effects are really good and well placed, and they're really effective with minimal it doesn't show you any ghosts really. There's no monsters. It just does really well with sound effects, and the acting is great. The reactions is great, and then the end is great as well. Until they ruin it with a CGI ghost face, a CGI demon face. You would do so well. If you're going to keep a theme where you don't show what the thing looks like, you should sustain that until the end. I think it looked fucking stupid. It just looks really stupid. Yeah, I don't know what that could be because I had my pre-workout a little bit later this time, so it's more in line with when I start my workout. I also had a little snack before I came in. I mean, I did wake up a bit early, but not so significantly that it should bugger my session in the arse. Who knows? Chest has been lacking a bit though, so I do think in one of the exercises I should at least change it. Maybe I've just hit a wall because everything else seems to be improving. Maybe I should change it. Let's warm up. Oh. Hello. Oh yeah, I've burnt the fuck out of the top of my mouth. I was eating lamb burgers from a butcher. They were amazing. They were super nice. They were mint and lamb, and they were gorgeous. The problem is they were super hot, and I didn't realise they didn't steam or anything. They didn't give any signs that they were hot. And I took a bite, and I was like, "This is kind of hot." And I kept eating them though because I was just like, they're really nice. And I was like, maybe if I slow down and have smaller bites, it won't hurt as much. It kept hurting, and I don't know why. I just kept eating. And then I was surprised at the end, oh, the roof of my mouth is so burnt. And they're red. They're proper burnt. It kind of hurts to just sort of exist. Put on a 90s playlist because I just felt the same 3 songs that I've been repeating for the same 7 weeks have made me feel like I'm just repeating the same day. We're doing chest flies. We're doing chest flies. Chest flies. Because I was doing really well with them before, and I realised the super chest press was doing fuck all. So we're back here again because it's enjoyable, and I was making good progress with it. So why not? We're back. It also just hit my head, and I wasn't recording, so I'm glad I didn't go in. 120 is pretty fucking good. For not doing it in a while, 120 is pretty good. I think that's where I left it actually, which is surprising because I thought I was going to get much less. What should I listen to now? What do I look like I listen to? Gangster's Paradise, let's put that on. No. Ooh. I love rear delts because it really does just like, if you have like no rear delts, it kind of just destroys the whole look of the shoulder. The rear delts are definitely important, so don't slack on them. Like, I know what I'm talking about. That will do. I reckon I might be able to move up a way here. Yeah, I think if you want to make like a good like horror film or game, it has to. You sort of have to. I don't know. If you want to make an amazing one, I think if you can somehow sustain the same like mystery and like unsureness, confusion, and fear at the beginning of a game when you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's like, you don't know what's going on. If you can sustain that effectively throughout your entire game or film, then it's a pretty fucking good like horror game, right? Without it obviously being like confusing and annoying, because if you're just sort of like, if they're beating around the bush, being drip fed and beating around the bush are two different things. They're kind of annoying. If it's beating around the bush and you're just not being like given any information about what's happening, that's annoying. Oh, barely. Pretty good though. Oh. We'll keep it at 52 for that one. I'm really enjoying reading comics, right? Really enjoying it. They're fucking great. But the problem is, I can't find like a consistent or like a good reading order sometimes. And in the modern comics, sometimes they'll have like a, oh, you need to be reading this, or like, make sure you read this. But in some of the older comics, like pre like 2015 maybe, sometimes they just go, no, well, sorry, because it will be like, what was it? Some of the ultimate, like, probably it's my fault because I was new and I didn't know, but like some of the ultimate comics, like I was reading Ultimate Spider-Man, and sometimes you'll come back after an arc and it'll be like, oh yeah, this happened. Anyway, sucks that happened, or like a character will be missing, or a character will be back, and it'll be like, what was I meant to read? Oh yeah. I've gone down a bit of a horror rabbit hole recently, and I love it. I love it so much. I don't like horror films that are just like gory, and then they go, yeah, that's horror. If someone blows up in a spray of red, that's not horror. All right. I want it to be actually creepy and scary, and I want it to have atmosphere as well. Atmosphere is important. It needs to have atmosphere and really good sound design as well, because I think that's like almost 90% of a good horror film is like the sound design. It can't be. I don't, The Woman in Black's good because that's not exactly like terrifying, but because it's so like suspenseful throughout the whole thing, and like creepy, and sort of little bits happen here and there, it makes this like mosaic of a film that's like really good, and not just like a horror film where like, oh, it's scary like once or twice throughout the entire thing. I realised as I was doing that, I was like, I went here on the Saturday and improved, and I don't know why. I just went straight into a set that I had already mastered. Yeah, don't be afraid to put in the comments like what you want to see, because I want to know what you want to see, and I want to know what like you don't want to see, what you want to see more of, like any different things you want to see, because that helps me be better, and I want that. And I have gotten some really good comments, so just don't be afraid to put something in the comments. Like, I like hearing from you guys. And can I just apologise if it just feels like there's not a lot of energy today? I am a little bit tired and a little bit disappointed about the start of the session. Yeah, just remind you that thank you for watching, and I hope you still enjoy my content and you want to see more. Hopefully, around the cut, I can be a bit more of a slut with the thumbnails. I might post some more on Instagram. That's the point. I forgot Will Smith made music. That slap really just destroyed, like, because he was like a treasure. Like, everyone loved Will Smith. And Will Smith was just that guy. Like, he had no controversy. He had no controversies. He was just nice. He made good films. He was a great actor. Made some good songs. And then that slap just fucking destroyed all of it. If there's a top 10 poorest decisions, it's... I don't know. I feel like there's worse. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was good in some places. Actually, no, I think that was just good. I think the side delts need a bit of a kick and some care, maybe. So I'll pay more attention to how I'm warming up and the setup for that, maybe. Everything else, actually, in retrospect, went pretty well. And I keep having to remind myself that, like, this isn't like a giga bulk where I'm having like 6,000 calories more than I need. It's like I'm going like 300-400 over, so it's not like too extreme. But yeah, pretty happy with that actually. So if you like that, like the video, and if you want to see more of me, subscribe. And I'll see you on Thursday for back. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.